Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars 2 Knights of the Old Republic, and we're going to find Master Kavar hopefully this session. And if it was true what we learnt on Nar Shaddaa and in the recording of our trial, he was the worst on the council, well probably after Atris, so the chance of him living through this are pretty low.
Well done! There is just one last obstacle before the throne room. The beast that was used to break through the force field into the throne room lies ahead. No doubt it has slain its Sith handlers and now has a taste for human blood. Ignore the beast! Into the throne room! The Queen must die! Oh, blast it all!
Ah, I wonder if I can let him die. Excellent! Brilliant. I know he's not the boss, but he's near enough. Because ultimately we don't want either one to rule this planet, if I recall correctly. Come on you two, do something. He needs some combat skills, Carth.
Say the word.
No.
Take care of the guards. Clear the way to the Queen.
Oh, I don't have any other options. Oh, I can't get his armour. Hey, we're getting XP for this, that's good. It's a shame I can't turn... Ah, I can talk to him. No, I can't.
This ends here, Vaklu.
So, you've come to us. I had thought coming to Doxon might cause our paths to intersect, and I see that I'm right. But it turns out you were the enemy all along. The connection between these places and you was stronger than I knew. I had heard you were working with Vaklu, but I didn't want to believe it. Why are you sided with him?
Because he seemed to be the most tolerant of the Mandalorians, and because I could kill some policemen along the way, and I just gave in to the dark side and my hatred for them, and that's how I ended up working for Vaklu, really. Yeah, in the long run he will be better, because the Mandalorians might eventually take over, and that'll be the best.
But these ends don't justify those means. Some things are a matter of principle. Have you forgotten everything you were taught? So how do we handle this? Don't expect me to be too forthcoming with answers. You've chosen your path. I will not help you along it. The bond between some masters and their apprentices is well known, but to that degree, I will not act as your guide anymore. If you haven't found your own enlightenment, you probably never will. You had such great potential, and it was all wasted.
No, mate, you're going to be wasted.
You think I would tell you that? I'm no fool. They're safer with the Sith hunting them down. Are you done with your questions yet? They tire me. I hope hope that that isn't what set you down this path. We had reasons for our actions. But the answers you seek will only help you down the road you've chosen. I'm sorry to the Jedi, student, and friend I once knew. But I don't know who you are.
You betrayed me.
No, I won't. You may think the dark side has granted you great power, but I fight with the Force as well. Let's see what you've learned.
What? What? Give me... What? Fucking bullshit? What kind of power is that? That was complete bullshit.
You may...
Right, that was fucking ridiculous, that was. Ah, force suppression, yeah, we definitely want a bit of that. Let's alternate between the two. Jesus Christ! This is ridiculous! Cunt! You fucking cunt! Look at that! I'm starting at minus 90 hit points. I've not even done anything yet. What? You can't leave the... This is fucking insane. I don't feel bad about doing this, because he chops off 90 hit points before I even start the fucking combat.
You may...
This is fucking stupid. Good. Well, I feel bad now that I cheated, actually. Well, I mean, I cheated. I turned the difficulty down.
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you and try to understand what happened to you. What a fool I was. And now you are no doubt seeking to destroy the Jedi. But the remaining Jedi will gather again very soon. This, at least, you cannot prevent.
You're so stupid. And you're bullshitting me as well. You're lying to me now when you're already dying. No, not on Telos, on Dantooine. Ugh. It's terrible, terrible. I don't know even what to call it. Plot relaying?
Telos. But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I don't know what you mean. Atris? But I thought she died with the rest on KOTOR. You've met other Jedi, I can tell. But you won't find me an easy opponent.
No, I already didn't. You are absolutely impossible.
I will not give you the benefit of my wisdom, Dark One. Very well. Perhaps my knowledge will sway you from your dark designs. I was one of the only council members who believed in you. Part of me still does. So what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't believe you.
Cut you off from the Force? Why do you think the Council was responsible for that? Your misplaced blame explains much. But the only one responsible for your present state is you. What do you expect me to say? You defied the Council, you followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing much more harm was done. All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars. And all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. Apparently, your self-inflicted wounds would not heal. And now that they've festered, you've come looking to the Jedi for vengeance. As if we were somehow responsible for the results of your actions.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
You always had deep connections to the Force, but such connections can corrupt one's spirit, as has happened with you. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different, but I did not expect you to fall so far.
You know I'm still mostly blue, right?
Do you really think I would tell you, even if I knew? If that's why you're here, then you've come here in vain. When you stood before us in the council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it's leaving something in its wake. Something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of these Jedi, the destruction of KOTOR, all of these things are leaving behind echoes, like the one we felt from you in the council chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile because we didn't know where you'd gone.
Shouldn't have exiled me then, should you?
I know that all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Duxon and Onderon. I thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them, and now here you are. So you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand. This is hard for me, especially after all you've done. Did you know when I was training you that I considered making you my Padawan? I didn't. The demands of the Jedi Council were too great. But I considered you a friend. I even tried to convince you to become a Jedi Guardian. I could have used someone like you. So the decision that had to be made was not easy. But I won't say anything more. That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree? You always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me.
Well, he's got to die. That's the only choice we have. And actually, that's what we wanted anyway. He's lying to me. I know. No, 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 not more combat, please.
With the strength of his Force powers, he is desperate to finish you quickly, so he uses a potent form of the Force. Defeat him by going on the defensive and absorbing his attacks with the Force. He will quickly run out of energy and then you can finish him easily.
Your power is undeniable, but it won't be enough. What? Damn you. You must die. I will not have you teach the others the secrets of the Jedi.
So, I'm meant to go on the defensive. But I don't know which that is. Right, this isn't working. What's that? Drain Force? Let's go for that. Ah! I've got it, I've got it.
It is something the Sith, the assassins that stalk us, can do. It is of the dark side, the ability to feed on life, the Force. The closer one comes to it, it makes them stronger for a time. Not all techniques in the Force are learned through practice and training. This is something instinctual, born from experience. It is a way that they fill the hollow places where the Force used to be.
I didn't get any dark side points for that. Seems like the dark side points are really hard to get in this game. I don't feel bad. He kicked me out of the Jedi Council. It's possible he took my Force powers away from me. He was trying to deceive me in this conversation. And he was ridiculously overpowered. At least I'm hard. Oh, I better change that back again. Oh well, let's go sort out the next mess.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny, one larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Her mastery of the blade has improved, but there is more to leadership than skill with a blade. Jedi, do you want to take care of her?
This is an interesting option. If I wanted some dark points, I could get some. But just being evil for the sake of it doesn't really fit our character, does it? How apathetic. Let's see how it plays out.
Very well. Goodbye, Talia. Men, fire. And now it is done. Her sacrifice was necessary to ensure our future. This could not have happened without you. You will be given everything I promised you. I risked a great deal by asking for your assistance, as did you in helping. Your reward is well earned. Because I had faith in you.
I know who you are. You are the last of the Jedi, hunted by the Exchange, the Sith, and the Hutt spawn knows who else.
They've thrown everything they have to capture and kill you, but you cannot be stopped. If anyone could save us from our fate, it was you. After we've secured the city, and that will take time, you will always be welcome here. If the Republic hunts you down as a price of your ambition, this place will be a haven to you. I will never forget what you have done this day. As do I, Jedi. As do I. Your shuttle is awaiting you. After the Civil War is taken care of, which will take time, you are welcome back.
Yeah, we made the right decision on this planet, siding with Vaklu rather than the Republic. Yeah, I'm pleased that the Force led us to do that. Oh.
I sense the conflict on Onderon even from this distance, General. Did everything go as you planned? Onderon will stop bleeding for a time, but wounded things rarely stay mended for long.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.
Good work, Thesis, though. Good work. Okay, this seems like a good place to stop. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.